I'm Jeff, and today we'd like to give you an amazing inside look into a day in the life of our rescue team, specifically a sea lion rescue. A SeaWorld's goal is always to rehabilitate rescued animals, giving them a second chance at life and return them to their ocean home. Hopefully today you will learn how you can help an animal in distress. What do you say? Are you ready? Yeah! Great! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome sea lion and otter behaviorist, Gavin.
Thanks, Jeff. So as many of you know, every year SeaWorld comes to the aid of hundreds of ill and injured marine mammals, birds, and turtles. In fact, in 2019, we rescued over 1,000 marine animals. Thank you. Some of those rescued are young pups that have been stranded because they've lost their mother or because they have injuries from becoming entangled in trash or fishing lines. Again, it's our goal here at SeaWorld to return rescued animals back to the ocean, but every once in a while there's an animal that can no longer survive on its own due to its injury or illness. In those rare cases, we partner with the National Marine Fisheries Service to find them a forever home at a marine park or zoo like SeaWorld. Here's one of those stories.
In 2004, an adult female sea lion was brought to the SeaWorld Rescue Center, and we suspected that she was suffering from a naturally occurring toxin. Some of the effects of this toxin include seizures and the inability to take care of their pups. Shortly after this female was brought to SeaWorld, she gave birth to a pup that was unfortunately premature. We know this pup today as Harvey. Harvey, when he was born, he was very small and only weighed about 5 kilograms. Because the mother was unable to take care of Harvey, the National Marine Fisheries Service made the final determination that Harvey would not be returnable. And he was given a permanent home here at SeaWorld, where he is now healthy and thriving.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce California sea lion Harvey, and with him is sea lion otter behaviorist Jordan.
Hey guys, like Gavin said, this is Harvey. Okay, now Harvey is 15 years old now, and he weighs about 470 pounds. Now, California sea lions are found along the Pacific coast of North America, all the way from British Columbia, Canada to Baja, Mexico. A sea lion like Harvey can eat as much as 25 pounds of cleveland, herring, and squid every single day. And here at SeaWorld, we give our animals sustainably fished, restaurant-quality seafood each day. Now, Harvey's very special to me because he's taught me a lot about how to be a great trainer and form great relationships with the animals that I work with. All right, Harvey, are you ready to show off? Okay, then take it away.
Behaviors like those we just saw are exhibited by healthy animals that don't need our help. The first thing the SeaWorld Rescue Team learns is the difference between an animal in need of assistance and an animal who's exhibiting natural sea lion behavior.
So how many of you guys have seen a sea lion out in the wild? Yeah? All right, then look around you. So we're going to go over some of those behaviors that you might have seen sea lions doing. Now, one of those is very important to me and to sea lions, sleeping. Okay, now sea lions can sleep in a bunch of different positions and in a bunch of different places, like on buoys, docks, the beach, or up on rocky cliffs. They can even sleep standing up, just like this. Super comfortable, right? Okay, great job, Harvey. You're such a good sleeper. Now, another thing that sea lions are going to be doing a lot is swimming. So sea lions up to 13 miles an hour, but they're gonna need to take a break every once in a while, right? So, you might see sea lions just resting in the water or rafting. And you might even see them with a flipper up, just like this. Maybe even those back ones too. Now what they're doing is thermoregulating their body temperature. That's just a fancy word that means that they're able to cool down or heat up their body based on the environment out of the water. So it's just like when you guys are underneath a warm blanket and you get hot. What do? Stick a leg out, right? It's exactly what they're doing. All right, back to you, Jeff.
Thanks, guys. Now, what do you do if you see an animal doing something other than some of the natural behaviors we just showed you?
So many times we get calls from law enforcement or lifeguards or folks just like you telling us that there's an animal in need that might need rescuing. Now, sometimes people might think that an animal's in trouble when in reality the way that it's acting is completely natural. Just animals doing their own thing, so to speak. Sometimes we get phone calls just like this. Oh, that's a SeaWorld rescue phone now. Hey, thank you. That's Sun, our Asian small-clawed otter. SeaWorld Rescue?
Hello, SeaWorld. This is Mrs. Burgess, and my husband and I were walking along the La Jolla shores, and we found a sea lion. He was washed up, all alone, and he wasn't moving. Can you come and help? I think he's sick or hurt.
Thank you so much for calling. Remember, don't approach the animal. We'll be right out to check it out.
The SeaWorld Rescue Team has been called to some unusual places to rescue animals, not just the beach. Sea lions have been rescued from places as diverse as a high school cafeteria, a private backyard, the third floor of a building, and even from a local La Jolla restaurant called the Marine Room, where a sea lion was found in one of the booths in the dining room.
The team's first job when arriving on scene is to monitor the animal and make sure that it actually does need rescuing. If it does, they'll then assess its location to make sure it's safe for both the animal and for the team to attempt a rescue. If the conditions are safe, they'll then do everything that they can to get that animal the help that it needs. All right, Harvey, this is important. I need you to act like you're in need.
The team will approach the animal very carefully and do another visual inspection to ensure the animal really needs assistance. Remember, if you're ever in the same position as Mrs. Burgess, never approach the animal. Under the Marine Mammal Protection Act, it is illegal to approach a marine mammal in the wild in any way if you are not a part of the Marine Mammal Stranding Network. Much of the time, animals need the help of the rescue team because of human interaction, such as entanglement, encroachment upon their natural habitat, and pollution. Well, that sea lion obviously didn't need any help. And that happens quite a lot of the time. But when an animal does need medical help, the rescue team will transport them to our Animal Health and Rescue Center for a checkup by one of our veterinarians and begin its treatment and rehabilitation.
When an animal first gets brought back by the rescue truck, they typically will go into the critical care unit first. They get their initial assessments, their initial treatments. Basically, we're trying to figure out what's wrong with that animal. The most common are like an emaciated pup, which is basically a skinny baby animal. And shark bite wounds, we see animals that have certain diseases, ingested trash, animals that have fishing hooks of various parts of their body, or animals that have gotten hit by boats or otherwise impacted by humans. So their initial treatments can include any medications we think they might need right off the bat, fluids, nutrition that we think they might need, and then any wound care. In the following days, we try to get them to a point where we think they're nice and hydrated and nice and stable, to where we think that we can do kind of further investigation into their medical problems. So we usually get a blood sample on day 2 or 3. We can bring them to the hospital and do x-rays or radiographs on them. We can do endoscopy. Rehabilitation can take anywhere from a couple days to weeks to months, and the goal is always to return them to their ocean home. However, there are certain animals that cannot be competitive in the wild, and when that case happens, then it's up to the National Marine Fisheries Service to make the final determination of whether that animal is truly non-returnable, and then at that point, we would make sure that that animal finds a forever home in a zoological facility.
That was Dr. Kelsey Herrick, one of SeaWorld's veterinarians. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the presentation, the goal of the SeaWorld Rescue Team is to rescue, rehabilitate, and return the animals to their ocean homes. And over the years, there have been some amazing stories to share.
Rescued sea lions, now back home in the Pacific Ocean.
SeaWorld released them today.
He's the 73rd sea lion rescued in 2019, and Tuesday he returns to the ocean.
The rescue team here at SeaWorld brings the sea lions out into the middle of the ocean, about an hour away from shore. So when they return, they're with other sea lions and have plenty of food.
SeaWorld San Diego's Health and Rescue Center took them in and rehabilitated them.
The pups got a clean bill of health and doubled their weight before being released.
So far this year, SeaWorld has rescued over 600 animals, including 137 sea lions.
That's the best feeling in the world.
Time to go home, guys! Back to the lions!
So in 2012, we picked up this very small sea lion at Mission Beach along the boardwalk. He presented as a normal stranding with like dehydration and being lethargic, kind of malnourishment. We went through the whole rehab process, which took about 5 weeks. He gained a significant amount of weight. We returned him. Later, he showed up in 2 precarious locations. One was at La Jolla Shores and one was at Deanza Cove at the maintenance yard. National Marine Fisheries Service made the final determination that he was deemed non-returnable. He earned his name Jay Walker because he kept crossing the streets and finding himself in unique locations. Today we just call him Jay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Jay. Okay. So folks, Jay is actually 8 years old and he weighs an impressive 388 pounds. I know that sounds like a lot, but we actually expect Jay to get upwards of 500 pounds, so he's still got a lot of growing to do. Now Jay is thriving here at Sea Lion and Otter Amphitheater, and he actually performs the role of Seymour in our Sea Lions live shows pretty regularly. Now, me and Jay are still pretty new to getting to know each other. I'm not new to animal training, but I am new to learning how to train sea lions. And me and Jay are at the stage of still developing our relationship, getting to know me, and I'm getting to know him. So how do you build your relationship with the sea lion? Okay, stay. It's just by doing this, hanging out with them, doing shows, and training behaviors with them. Every day I come into work, I work on my relationship with Jay. Now, Another thing we can do with these guys is we actually teach them various different behaviors. So throughout our shows and presentations, we have them do behaviors, show off very impressive behaviors for you guys. One of those types of behaviors that you guys have seen multiple times in the show today, that behavior right there is called the husbandry behavior. Okay, so do you guys know what husbandry behaviors are? No? How many of you people go to the doctor? Anybody go to the doctor here? Great. So actually, our animals are taken care of by veterinarians here at SeaWorld. World-class veterinary care here at SeaWorld. And so husbandry behaviors basically are us training the animals to participate in their own healthcare. So us training Jay to do these relaxes and roll over. We can actually check out his body, make sure it's in tip-top shape. We can even get really close to Jay. That's very nice.
He covers his mouth when he sneezes.
We can actually get very close and look at their mouth as well. Okay, make sure those teeth are in pristine condition. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for my good friend, Jay. Okay.
There are many ways all of us can help animals like Jay. One is to remember to keep our beaches and waterways, their homes, clean, and properly dispose of your trash when you visit the beach. Our actions will make a positive impact on both the ocean ecosystem and the health of the animals that live there. Everyone could use a reusable water bottle to help reduce their plastic use. Oh, and always remember to recycle whenever you can. See? Just like that. It's easy. SeaWorld is very proud of its rescue program and the over 36,000 animals we've been able to help over the last 55 years. The ability we all share to make the environment and the world we live in a better place is truly a reason to celebrate. And we hope you have a great rest of your day at Inside Look at SeaWorld!